Hello, I'm Stefan, the founder and CEO of FreeBusy, and this is a short demo of the integration between FreeBusy and JIRA Service Desk. First of all, what is FreeBusy? Very briefly, it's a scheduling assistant that allows you to very quickly share availability outside of your company and schedule meetings with people inside and outside of your company. So how exactly does it work? It knows how to connect to all of your calendars and everybody else's calendars to pull availability in real time and show you when everyone is available and when's the soonest you can all meet. So the typical experience that you have with the product is that after you've signed up and you've given permission to your calendar, you can organize meetings with folks outside of your company, where you typically wouldn't really see their availability. And so let me, as a quick example, add a few folks to this meeting. And then you'll see how the product grabs their availability in real time and shows it to me so that I can very quickly pick when everyone is available. And remember, all of these folks are not inside my company, but rather they're outside the company. And so were I to be using Microsoft Outlook or Google Calendar, it wouldn't show me when they are available. So what you see here is that this is a very diverse group of people, and at all sorts of time zones. You can see their time zones in this little pop-up window, and as we can see, it's difficult to find the time. But here, here's like when 3 out of 4 people are available, and then we could pick this time, and then we can sort of continue with the meeting details and then finalizing this meeting. But nevertheless, this is our main product, and what I really want to show you is how it integrates with JIRA Service Desk. And so here's an instance of JIRA Service Desk, a pretty typical instance, nothing terribly out of the ordinary here. I've got 2 projects created, Hello from FreeBusy and FreeBusy Help, and I've got a bunch of sample issues here. And in this particular case, there's an individual that opened a request to get help with a printer. And so this is again your typical issue detail page here, and then you see the assignee, it's myself, and then the reporter is Jane, and then a few participants involved in this issue. And so what you see as you scroll down here is we have a section called FreeBusy Scheduling Assistant. This section, this module section, appears in here as a result of having installed the add-on, the FreeBusy add-on. And so what the add-on does is it looks for every issue that you open. It looks who are the interesting people currently participating, or the relevant people currently participating in this issue, and it gives them the option it gives you the option if you want to schedule a meeting with them. It's possible that in order to solve this request, you may have to meet with people on your team, and so you can select those, or maybe you want to organize a meeting with the customer to sort of discuss the issue altogether. But nevertheless, all these checkboxes here, they pull all the involved people in this ticket from either the comments or the participants or the assignee, and then you've got all of the individuals here, and then you click pick a time. And so what Pick a Time is, it's an embedded version of FreeBusy that embeds into JIRA Service Desk. And so similar to the experience you saw back in our main website, what you get here is, if you look on the bottom, there's just a few topics or a few sections that you can choose. So you can of course, set a different duration if you're not happy with the default 30-minute duration. And then once you do that, you can pick a time, a suitable time when everyone is available. So the way the product works is that if for all those folks who have signed up and connected their calendars to FreeBusy, it can pool availability in real time. And so you see here that we've got, it's telling us that like everyone that for whom availability can be requested, is available, say, at this time. And then for the people who we don't know about, who the product doesn't know about, then we just don't know at this time when they are available. And so you can still schedule a meeting even though you don't know when everybody's available, and then the other individuals will be polled for when they are available. So the system will send them an email and will say, hey, Stefan wants to schedule this meeting at this time. If this works with you, just accept the calendar invite. If not, click here, and they get a chance to propose new times. But this is how quickly you can sort of pick a time, and then the title of the event defaults to the title of the issue, and then you can pick the location, which we offer an online meeting service, but you can also use any of your own favorite web conferencing tools. You can add some notes, and then you go to finalize, and then you click finalize, and right at this time it talks to our main service and schedules this meeting, and then it inserts a confirmation for you down here in the module pane saying, hey, the meeting proposal for this time was sent to the participants along with a calendar invite. Continuing the scenario, I'd like to show you how easy it is for Jane, our customer, to sign up to FreeBusy so that when you do schedule meetings from JIRA, you can also see her availability. So what I'm doing here is I'm just opening a new browser session, and I'll go to FreeBusy, and I will supply Jane as the email address that I'm trying to sign up with. It's a Google Calendar. It goes through the authorization check here. It asks permissions so that FreeBusy can access the calendar. And that's it. Now I'm signed up. That's really all Jane needs to do. So what happens is, back in Service Desk, say I am now again the assignee of this issue, and I'd like to schedule a meeting with a customer. So I pick a time. Same people involved as before. Except now what you'll see is that when FreeBusy checks availability, it'll find availability not just for myself and for David, my colleague, but also for Jane, our customer. And so very quickly we'll be able to set and pick a time for this meeting without having to poll Jane and to wait for her response about when she's available. So here you can see it was able to find availability for 3 people, and we can sort of scroll up and down these choices, and then we see that a few of these choices indicate that all of us are available. Here's an example. So say September 14th at 10 a.m. my time is also when Jane is available, is also when David is available. We still don't know about Buddy, so Buddy will still be polled with an email after the fact, but clicking this guy, and again, let's put it here, second request, and then finalize. Now puts a meeting in my calendar and invites the rest of the people. And again, I'm done. Super, super easy to find the best time to meet.